People ask me all the time, how could a good God allow a place like hell to exist? And how could a just God condemn someone to eternal punishment in hell for finite sins? Well, see, it's hard for us to understand God because God is perfect. In fact, He's infinitely good. And because He's infinitely good, He can't tolerate sin at all, like not even a little sin. So when you offend infinite goodness, the punishment for that also has to be infinite. I mean, that's just math. Yet some people insist that eternal punishment just doesn't make sense. But that's because you're still thinking like a human being with empathy and a sense of fairness and proportion. You really need to stop doing that. God's justice isn't like ours, okay? It's better, even though it seems like it's a lot worse, like much worse. The answer is simple. God sends you to hell because He has no choice in the matter. He leaves that choice up to you. But some say, hey, I didn't choose that. But actually you did, because God is a gentleman. And if you don't want Him, He's not going to force Himself on you. He's like the guy who says, hey, if you don't want to date me, that's fine. I'll just lock you in a windowless basement and let you die slowly of loneliness and despair. See, our love has to be freely given to God. It's totally our choice. And nothing really says free choice, like either you love me or you burn. But God's loving spirit goes out to everyone. He really wants everyone to be saved. But sometimes people are like, nah, I'd rather go to hell. Well, they don't actually say that, but their hearts kind of say it, because they don't want to follow the rules. See, they just want to do their own thing. And hell is where you get to do that, as long as your own thing includes screaming forever while on fire. When I'm on college campuses, I like to ask students, if Christianity were true, would you become a Christian? And sometimes they actually say no, which is nuts. I mean, who wouldn't want to worship a God who gave you the gift of free will? I mean, He does torture you forever if you use it incorrectly, but, still. Because, you see, ultimately it's not about their head, it's about their heart. And in their heart, they want to be God, which ironically makes them a perfect candidate for hell. Because only the real God gets to do the judging. He's the only one who knows how to do it in a perfectly loving and just way, even when it seems to involve drowning children in like a worldwide flood who haven't learned to talk yet. Look, His ways are just higher than ours, okay? Much, much higher, like someone on meth. People in hell don't want to be with God. They'd rather burn forever than change their attitude, which is totally plausible. Jesus even backs this up in Luke 16. The rich guy dies and he goes to hell. What happens? He doesn't say, hey, get me out of here. It's really hot. This isn't fair. No, he accepts it. He's like, yeah, my bad. This tracks. But he still wants Lazarus to bring him water and run errands for him. He's like, I'm so thirsty. Please warn my brothers so they don't suffer like me. Which just proves he deserves to be there because he's still kind of a jerk, And that's the point. So when people ask me, why does God send people to hell? I say He doesn't. He just gives them what they want. Because if you don't want to go to heaven, God won't force you to. He'll respect your wishes and let you suffer in torment forever. Because that's just the nature of true love, bitch.